Welcome guys to another video on the channel, this time presenting nothing less than Shining Sarcophagus. Now, everyone will say this deck is bad, and though the deck is not particularly good or meta, I tried to make the deck the most meta that I could. I think I did a pretty good job. I think the deck is performing. This is a brand new account, which means um, we are playing still in low rank. We find a couple good players. I have the replays, but it's not like it is the best deck, you know? So before we enter in the deck, and I will show you a card by card, let's watch some replays that I saved. This video will be raw and no edit. I hope you guys don't mind. If the video goes well, I bring back more and probably also more, like we have 3, right? As you can see, we face Dinomorphia, we face Infernoel, and we face Vanquish. So let's start with the Dinomorphia one. So I don't want to edit the video, too much trouble. But if the video goes good though, I will probably get another video. So we going first. We have a really good hand. Either go first or go second. We starting with the Shining Sarcophagus. Any ashes. This was a bait. I already have Gadget Trio in hand. I don't need the Shining Sarcophagus to resolve. So what we gonna do? We normal summon Gadget Trio. We gonna activate the effect, we gonna eat the infinite impermanence. Okay, we still have follow-up though. We have Amseti, and that's what we're gonna do. I don't know where I'm gonna pitch, maybe Ash? No, Imperm, okay. We pitch Amseti, go draw a card, future silence, it's okay, any mech sees us. I mean, right here, I Ash Blossom, right? But, like, we hit three hand traps, and we're still going, we're still cooking, okay, we're still cooking. We dump Happy, special summon Happy, special summon Amseti, and we're going to drag Lubion right here. I don't have much choices. Unfortunately, there's one card that I will tell you later that I'm not playing because I don't have the dust, but right here we go for a Utopic Hope Harbinger actually, and hope that is enough. I negate the duality because for me duality is like, man, I was like, okay, this guy's playing Flu, you know, I need to negate because there is nothing better to negate with Hope Harbinger. He goes into Dinomorphia Theresia and sets the trap, sets another trap, and goes into battle. I don't know why he attacked me, but I use the Hope Harbinger effect, redirect the attack, and it's fine. Right here, remember, Shining Sarc is once per turn. You can search every turn. He went for Anti-Spell Fragrance, which is... Let me tell you, if he went first, he would probably win the duel on the spot. Gladly, I went first, so it's fine. Went for Turn Silence, and I mean, that's fine. He goes into Rex Term, I'm like, okay, I mean, sure. We go into Gandora. Gandora activate the effect, literally killing everything, right? Literally killing everything, but they gonna revive. Like, this is the thing with Dinomorphia, is like they are floaters, and this kind of sucks. So we go one floater down, banish a trap, bring another one, and this is also a floater, banish a trap, bring another one. Right here I need to clear his board, right, especially his trap. So we go into Dark, the Dark Charmer, revive Theresia, go into Celine. Celine will revive either Amseti or the Silent Magician. We revive Silent Magician, link up into access code, and clear his board. So right here, right now, is on the top deck situation. We still have Shining Sarc for the next turn. Notice my build only play... He surrendered, nothing to do. Notice my build only play one Gandora G, so it's kinda hard if she gets banned, they establish a board, it's kinda hard to break it. But yeah, let's go for the duel against Infernoble. Now note that, like I said, this is lower rank, so you might see a lot of misplays, which is normal, right? We don't expect the guys to be like the best. So we started uh, Imperial Tomb just to bait. We already have King Sarc in hand. We don't really need. We eat an Ash. Let me forward a bit. We go Gadget Trio, Shining Sarc, go to into Ties That Bond. Now, one thing that is really important to know is that Ties That Bond locks you out of your extra deck, so it's the last thing you want to do in your combo, right? We go Amseti. I'm go Ties That Bond because I don't want to discard the Imperm to make a rank 8, alright? I really don't want to discard Imperm to go into a rank 8. And I'm gonna tell you one thing, one rank 8 I really missed, and I will show you after when I do the deck review. And I think that rank 8 I need to do it, I need to have it. 30 Wardos though. So he goes into Angelica, I Imperm, he just roll out. I mean, I don't know how to play fully against Infernoble, I'm not gonna lie. So it's fine, he's gonna equip, and now like I have my negate, right? But Silent Magician doesn't. The thing with Silent Magician is he negates, but he doesn't destroy. So I need to wait the effect to reborn to negate. So now here I negate, uses Triple Tactic Silent to draw. He draws into another field spell, he go Gear Free, now he has a big monster that can negate other monsters, he goes into battle, sucks my Silent Magician, and basically clears my board, and I'm like, okay, we still have Shining Sarc again. The thing with Shining Sarc is that we're gonna go into, if I'm not mistaken, we're gonna go into Gandora though with Shining Sarc. Oh, first we're gonna clear the Gearfried, because remember, Gearfried is a monster negate, right? So we go into Gandora, and now that the field is clear, no monster negate, we clear the board, we special summon a Silent Magician, we do King Sarc again, because we had it on end, and we bring Dragluvion into a Utopia. Again, Utopia is Dragluvion is not the best. That is a rank 8. If you wanna play this deck, you need to play it, because I didn't make it. I don't have the dust, and I feel like I should do it, right? So we're gonna try to fuse. I say no. Yeah, I say no. We go into Emperor Charles, and I I'm gonna be biased. I saw a lot of streams, including the tournaments with DK, because I really love to watch tournaments. And Emperor Charles the Great has 90% win rate. You are about to witness the 10%. He destroyed the Utopia, and he goes into Emperor Charles. Now the thing is, even he boosts, it doesn't have enough to take out the Silent Magician. So end phase, I mean, it's just a bunch. It's just a big booty. It's nothing else, just a big booty. We go into battle phase, clear out, and then just use the shiny sarcophagus. Now we have a monster negate with turn silence. Basically, what turn silence does is you can increase the level of your monster, and if you do it in a chain of a monster effect, it will negate the monster effect. So here we turn silence, increase the level, and negate the monster because it was in chain. He gonna like get the flame swordsman, but I mean, who cares, right? At this point, it doesn't matter. I think we go into battle, just I'm Seti. Okay, we do this. We just I'm Seti, now Silent Magician for game. Already 7,000 damage, which is like a lot. A lot. And for the final game, let's see, we're gonna go against Vanquish Soul. Remember, again, not perfect plays. Because, I mean, this is kind of lower rank, but like I said, I mean, players start somewhere. I made this account because I wanted to grind to masters with a deck that people say it's a bad deck. People literally say Shining Sarc is a bad deck, and I mean, I know it's not good, but man, Gendora, it's really great. I think the nostalgia too is great. Alright, so let's go. Ego Raisin, I negate with Ash. He shows me and he's like, he shows me and I'm like, what? Okay, there he comes, the Jiaolong activate the effect for Caesar, and I'm like, sure, whatever. Now he passes turn, and I'm like, okay, I know he can summon Raisin and clear the column, right? So what I do is I'm gonna gadget trio, and I'm gonna gadget trio on the Jiaolong. I start for Shining Sarc. Okay, we have two names on the graveyard, that's good enough. Gadget Trio, he negates with Dash. I knew he had Dash, it was public information, though he showed me before. Shiny Sarc, again, we have 4 bodies on the field. And I mean 4 bodies, he needs to make a move. And what he does is he's just Panther, and I'm like, why did you Panther? I don't understand. Clear the Shiny Sarc is a good play if you do first. He did after I summon all my monsters. We proc every monster, we draw, we get back cards from the graveyard, we send 1 card to the graveyard. Like, it's just too much recovery. Now, like, we just go into battle. He goes destroy 1 card, and I'm like, sure, fine, you know. The thing with auras, it's a constant recovery. You will recover them every turn. Every turn 4 bodies will come. We go into IP Masquerina. We search Tie-Dap Bonds. Tie-Dap Bonds bring Silent Magician and Silent Swordsman. And we bring Endora G for the follow-up. That's also important. Here, I mean, we just make C, probably, no? He kinda negates Silent Swordsman. I'm like, fine. I'm gonna Marshmallow. Marshmallow is a really good card. Because basically he can't attack any other monster without he can't attack any other monster. You need to attack Marshmallow. Marshmallow also can't be um, destroyed in battle. Now what I did was I link everything off into an Underworld Goddess. Since I link everything else, he can't like Caesar, he can't Borger, he can do nothing, so he just scoop. Uh, Onto the deck though, right? Onto the deck. I know everyone wanna see the build because it's a kind of different build. That build is not, I mean, it's original, obviously, but was not the first time people played with auras. They played before, and I think it's the best way to play the deck. First things first, hand traps, right? Maxi, obviously. I mean, look, I hate Maxi, but I mean, it's legal, you need to use it. It's too much of a good card for not to use it when you go second. Ash Blossom, again. Staple in any deck, right? You need to have it. Infinite Imperm, again, staple, you need to have it. You have space. If you have space in your deck, you always play Maxi, Ash, Imperm, basic. I play 2 triple tactic talents because I think people right now on the meta, people always play into triple tactics, so I think it's really good. For the monsters, for the engines we have auras, so we play 3 Mcetis. We play one of each auras monster, basically. I think one left if I'm not mistaken. We played Wamtef, Epi, and I'm not gonna pronounce his name, the protection of auras. We also play 2 tombs and 2 King Sarcophagus. I could play 3 King Sarcophagus, no tombs, but I like the tombs to... The tombs is a -1, technically, right? Because you grab an Mceti and you need to put a card in your deck, but grabs an Mceti, you can send Mceti to the grave with another card, get King Sarc and randomly draw a card, maybe randomly draw into a really good card, right? So for our engine, really engine, we play 1 Marshmallow, more Marshmallow. He's really good though. Not a lot of people play. This is a thing you can take out if you want, but if you have it in your hand, you can special summon. And it says literally right here, your opponent monster cannot attack monsters for attacks except this one and cannot be destroyed by battle. So it can be a really pain in the ass. For example, Tempai, right? It's kind of a Tempai thing that I'm using. You can special summoning outside of, if he's not in your hand, you can special summon with Tie-Dap Binds, so it's really good. You go. I play 2 Silent Swordsman and 1 Silent Magician. Again, this protects targets, target effects, and this protects from spell cards, so it's really good. Gadget Trio, one of the starters of the deck, kind of the same, really good. It searches any card in your deck, basically. Shiny Sarc. Archfiend Advent, you can cut it, I like it. You can basically summon without tributing if you have the Shiny Sarc, and boosts your field for 500, sometimes that does the trick. And if this card is normal or special summon, also this comes in handy. I win against I don't know who, he had a big booty, and you can steal the monster. You can target one monster your opponent control, takes control until the end phase, and no restriction. No restriction. You can use for link, you can use, you can attack with him, you can do whatever. Gandora, I'm just playing 1. Sometimes I miss the 2. I'm gonna be honest. In the grind game, you probably want 2 Gandoras, and I'm gonna craft plus 1 probably, but again, I don't have gems right now, so it needs to be. It is what it is. Two tie-that binds. Tie-that binds is really good because it gives you two free bodies on the field, and like it can give you marshmallow if you are desperate. Okay, if you are desperate, you go marshmallow. But normally, usually you go silent swordsman and silent magician. I think that's the best. I play one turn silence. Sometimes I wish I played more than one, but I think one it's cool. Basically, this is a monster negate. You basically boost the level in 3 levels of your silent swordsman or silent magician, and if this is in chain of a monster effect, it will negate the monster effect. Future silence basically add one monster that mentioned in Shiny Sarc, every monster on our deck except the auras, uh, and uh, and except the end traps of course, and if you use it on the battle phase you can draw 6 cards. Note your opponent will also draw until I have 6 cards, so yeah. And 3 imperms. For the extra deck though, cute little Draglubi online, Hope Bringer and Numeron Dragon. If you go second Numeron, I used it before once, just once, but normally I'm going for Hope Bringer. Coach, King Giant Trainer. I didn't use it yet, but I would not take it off. It's a really good card. Baguska because it sometimes you can put, sometimes no, you can put 2 level 4s in the board and maybe you just go for Baguska if you need to stall. Never use it, but it's good to have. Zombie Vampire, use it a lot actually. It's really good. Mill and give information about what your opponent is playing, free body on the field, so on and so forth. Masquerina, really good. Sometimes you don't need to go into the XYZs. You can go for the links, so you go into Masquerina. For our package, we want to grind into access code, so we play Ossa because we have Earths, we play Lina because we have Lights, we play Dark because we have Darks, and all 3 of them are spellcasters. You can grind into Celine, even though it don't need to be spellcaster. You can go with Masquerina and, for example, Silent Magician, or I'm Seti and go into Celine. Celine revive and go into access code, clear the board, go for OTK or something, and Underworld Goddess, just use it once and you saw it. But it's good to have because sometimes there is a board you can't really clear, and this deck can put a lot of bodies on the field, so Underworld Goddess is not a problem to summon. The card though that I said that I missed, and I really missed a lot, was the Photon card. The rank 8 Photon card is this one, Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord. So this is 2 level 8s, which is like I said before, it's really easy to summon. You can summon this and a Hope Bringer. You have a spell negate and a monster negate, and it is really good, right? So I would put this here. This would be my final deck basically, and one Gendora. If you want to take out something, you can take out one tie-that binds. Even though it's two is good in the grind game, but again, Gendora also good in the grind game. So this would be my final deck. But really, the Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord is really like, I miss him a lot. I'm not gonna joke. I miss him a lot. I literally don't have like you are dust to do it. I just don't have. I have these. I can decraft. No one wants Ghidorah X, but I have nothing else. I literally have nothing else. So I don't wanna, you know, I don't wanna force it too much. But well, guys, this is the deck. I really think this. You know, you're gonna see a lot of videos in the time playing Shiny Sarc because it's new. But I think this is the best version of the deck because it can play through event traps and can extend pretty well. It's good on the grind game again because of the auras monsters, and it's really good overall, right? Now, I'm not gonna tell you this deck is tier 1, tier 2, or tier 3. I think this deck is rogue, but I think this deck can compete. You can win a lot of matches, you can tease a lot of matches. The thing is, on Yu-Gi-Oh! Look, you don't need 10 gates. You can have 2, but if you know when to use those 2, usually those 2 will be enough to stop your opponent. Like you saw my match against Infernoble, I stopped the summon of the back row. He couldn't synchro into chart. So if you know when to use your negates, you probably will be fine. But remember, this is a rogue deck, so if you want to build, it's not. I mean, it's a cheap deck. It's a cheap deck. You can build it and you will have fun, you know. You probably already have all those cards. If you don't have the auras, you just build the auras like one Gandara G and three Chinese Sarc. This is a pretty cheap deck, so hope you have fun. Anyway, guys, really hope you enjoy. I can see you guys next time. Let me know if you have any suggestions. Maybe I can play with other techs, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.